Have you ever wondered about the unseen and unheard victims of domestic violence? The innocent minds caught in the crossfire, and the silent screams that echo within their hearts. Yes, it is about the children who bear the brunt of domestic violence, their lives forever marred by the turmoil they witness in their homes. Consider the story of young Sarah, a 7-year-old with sparkling eyes and an infectious laugh. Sarah's joy was shadowed by the violent fights that rocked her home every night. Her father, a man she looked up to, turned into a monster under the influence of alcohol. Her mother, her beacon of love and support, was reduced to a punching bag. Sarah's laughter was replaced by fear, her dreams by nightmares. The violence she witnessed at home made her anxious, scared, and paranoid. Her grades dropped, she lost friends, and her childhood innocence was stolen from her. Now, think about James, a 15-year-old high school student. He lived in a home where his mother was the abuser, a stark contrast to societal stereotypes. James's mother, under stress, would lash out at him, both verbally and physically. This abuse left James with deep emotional scars. He became withdrawn, his self-esteem plummeted, and he began to struggle with depression. James's story is a stark reminder that domestic violence is not gender-specific and can have profound effects on a child regardless of their age. And then there's Maya, a toddler, barely 2. Maya's parents were constantly at each other's throats, their violent arguments a regular soundtrack to her life. Unbeknownst to them, their fights were shaping Maya's brain development. The constant stress and fear disrupted her cognitive and emotional growth, leading to delayed speech and social development. These stories paint a grim picture of how domestic violence can shatter the lives of the most innocent. It leaves deep-seated emotional and psychological scars that can last a lifetime. It affects their performance in school, their relationships with peers, and their overall mental health. The trauma can disrupt their cognitive and emotional development, often leading to delayed social skills and learning difficulties. Domestic violence is not just an issue between adults. It is a societal problem that requires immediate attention and action. It is essential to create safe spaces for children, provide them with the support they need, and most importantly, educate adults about the far-reaching impacts of their actions. Remember, the echoes of domestic violence are not just heard, they are also felt, especially by the smallest hearts and minds. It is high time society wakes up to the silent cries of these unseen victims and takes a stand against domestic violence. After all, every child deserves a safe and loving home, a sanctuary where they can grow, learn, and dream without fear.